hard to find the words for this community. All right. So on the next slide. Just kidding.
We all have an original mind that yearns for beauty, truth, and happiness. We want to be good people, able to raise beautiful families where all relationships of true love can blossom. Strong families are the building block of a healthy community, where each person can work together to create a peaceful and prosperous world. We are the Family Federation. Join us for world peace and unification.
So like those were exactly the words that I would have said. So I think the video summed it up perfectly. I would have spoken about maybe 10 minutes. This is perfect. That's exactly what I would have said. Maybe a little bit more, but yeah. So we're a community striving to become blessed families, to create a peaceful world. All right, radiant blessed families, like under our true parents, an example of our true parents. So now for our part one of our Sunday service, I'd like to welcome up a testimony. This brother, we all know very well. I don't know if I can really give him the best introduction, but I'll give it my best. So this guy, he's I'm acquainted with him more closely than a lot of you, because his younger brother is my brother-in-law. Oh. Yeah. So he's basically like my family, like pretty much. And so I respect this guy so much. The way that he raises his kids, how he interacts with people, he always wants to give his heart. And I know that recently he's been like invigorated with the Spirit, like even more so than other times. And it's just, it's really inspiring to see how, like, usually there's a huge line, like, that we subconsciously develop. Either I'm part of Providence or I'm raising my family. And I think, I don't know, this brother, he's like, I don't think this line, it shouldn't exist, right? Developing my family, loving people, and being a part of Providence is not separate. And so we're about to hear his experience being like doing something really incredible, and it's something that he had the chance to do, to be able to kind of connect a little bit more deeply and share with us his experience. So please help me welcome up Josh Angelucci.
Good morning. Thank you so much, Seiji. Good morning, everybody. That was a great intro. What do you guys think? Great intro. Great. Thank you so much, everybody. Yes, seriously, thank you for the kind words. What strikes me about what Seiji said and my picture, my nice picture here, is the person next to me. That makes me get to do these things like going. I mean, the only way you can do church work and raise your family is if you have a team and a wonderful relationship with your wife. So thank you to my wife. Can we give her a little? she's outside. All right. And thank you for some of you for supporting her. So I was in Korea for a week and a half, about a week and a half. Not in Korea, actually, but the full trip was about a week and a half. And I got to attend a choir competition. Who knew that I can sing? Wow. Yeah, exactly, nobody. Yeah, me neither. I'm not a singer, but I was invited. Actually, let's go back for a second. So, if you can go back, yeah. So the real quick, we got to go to, I was able to attend Las Vegas, where Mother was supposed to be there, and Mother wasn't able to be there, as most of you know that, and she said to the leadership, she said, I'm very sorry I wasn't able to meet the people that were here to meet me. So could you pick some people to come and join the choir competition and the True Parents birthday celebrations in Korea, so that I could see them and I could give them some love. So somehow, by the grace of God, I was chosen or asked if I could do that. It was very last minute, so it was not necessarily an easy decision, but it was definitely a big blessing and a great opportunity, and we decided to grab it. Yes. All right. Next slide. So, so you can see in the middle picture some of the choir members. I mean, it's a little hard to see everybody, but maybe can you go to the next slide? I want to show like this one. Yeah. So here you can see everybody. Yeah. I mean, the best part about the trip was getting to know all of these wonderful people. Many of the choir members are very inspired about the Providence, about Mother, about what's happening in the movement. Some of them are building their own choirs in their communities because they are inspired about bringing God's love through music and through singing. Let's see, can you go back? So on the left, all the way on the left is our choir director. So this is Curtis Farrow, Mr. Curtis Farrow. He is a world-renowned choir director. He's directed thousands and thousands of people in choirs and hosts the largest choir competition in the world. Or anyways, he hosts many things, and he even is an Emmy Award-winning director. So he was our director. It was really amazing, and the amazing thing is that I feel like we're learning and able to inherit from the traditional Christian foundation of so many years, especially the American Christian foundation. We can inherit that and bring that beauty, the love, the techniques, and all of that, learn all about that, and one of the things is like, how do you bring the spirit world, the Holy Spirit, to the people that you're singing to, or just to people in general. So amazing stuff. I mean, maybe it's hard to imagine, I'm just mentioning the words, it's hard to picture or feel that, but it really was amazing. We also got to sing with Shin Hung Nim, and that's one of Hyojinim's sons, and his heart and basically his heart and his determination was so infectious. It's like you just feel how much love he has for True Parents and for all of the people that we were performing for. So we got to perform. Can you go to the next slide? We got to perform. This is how many people watched the video of it? Some people. So this was in a large stadium. So there was around maybe 10,000 people that we performed for, which was pretty fun. It's amazing, you're nervous, but because it's a spiritual performance, at some point the nerves turn into a spiritual experience. Not sure if any of you've had that, but it becomes like, maybe euphoric. I don't even know that word well enough to use it, but it becomes the nerves turned into, we were focused so much on the audience, on trying to share our love to the audience. As the U.S. team, we have so much blessings in America, right? How many of you feel blessed to live in this country? Anybody? Okay. I know it's sometimes, you don't feel that, maybe some people don't feel that, but my firm belief is that we are incredibly blessed to be here, and definitely in our U.S. movement, in our church community, we have a lot that some communities don't have. So I really felt that was part of the thing that we wanted to offer, is to offer our love, be a kind of like be inspiration to the rest of the worldwide community of our movement. And we were told by President Dunkley that we are an inspiration to the other communities. So we really wanted to live up to that as the representatives. Awesome picture on the left. You can see there's a younger third gen. We also had some older third gen part of the choir, and even a first gen new member was part of the choir. And I got an awesome picture. How many people have prayed in the Changshimwan in church? In our church, okay. How many people have been able to have the opportunity to pray in the Changshimwan in Korea? So, one of the beautiful things about this experience was I got to be with one of the new members that was there and share with her, just share like very naturally and have a good time together. We had like me and another friend and her. We went to a cafe together, and then we went to Changshimwan together. And she decided she wanted to give a donation at the Changshimwan. So I got you can imagine a beautiful picture with the huge True Parents picture and them two standing and bowing, offering the donation as a new member in the first original Changshimwan. I just felt like, wow, I've never had that kind of experience before, where we're able to, share naturally at the same time so deeply and almost intimately, in such an intimate place, such a special place like Champyeong with the new members. It was very inspiring, and I feel that's one of the shifts that I've been seeing in our movement. I've been able to travel recently. There's a natural and also, what's the right word? Like, the word I think of is intimate, but like we're sharing things that much more quickly than we used to in terms of what we believe, and bringing people to our Changshimwans, or bringing people to Korea that are new, but people are so happy and people are feeling our love very, very much. So that was very inspiring, and I think, let's see, do we have any other pictures? I don't think there are any more pictures. Can you go back? There are. All right. They're not. Okay. There are. Yeah, I think the last point I want to end, or maybe two things I want to share. Like, how did this experience affect me now that I'm back home? I think one of them is, we're talking a lot about True Mother's value, right? True Mother's value as the only begotten daughter, and talking about True Mother helping us to understand Heavenly Mother. And I feel that that has been, how do I say, it's been awesome to include Heavenly Mother in my life more. And I highly recommend it. Praying to Heavenly Mother has been something that, touches me. And also I feel like I always respect my wife a lot, but I feel like I have even more respect for her now, like thinking about, like, she is like my representative of Heavenly Mother in my life. So it's a new, more deep relationship, to the next level. And the last point is, when I went to the Changshimwan, I offered a donation, and you get to take these True Parents words, little card, really cute. And the card said something around the lines of, gratitude brings heavenly fortune. So I think if there's one thing to take away from my little sharing is, let's say it together. Okay, ready? Gratitude brings heavenly fortune. And it's really, I think it encompasses what I've been feeling, like this sense of joy through singing, or just so, even through being with, I mean, I don't have singing, or through being with awesome members, and these slides are from the next day, True Parents Luncheon, that happened. And so what I was saying is, like, I've been able to bring more gratitude. We talk about gratitude a lot, but it's been very beautiful. I don't know. It's something different. I prayed, just praying for the things I'm grateful for was more. I felt more grateful by praying for what I was grateful for. So usually I don't pray as much about what I'm grateful for. So want to encourage you to try that. It's been very nourishing and inspiring. I'm like, wow, there's so many awesome things in my life, and following that joy has been helping me to, what's the word, like, have more peace and deal with any twists and turns that come in our life. So gratitude brings heavenly fortune. Thank you.
Gratitude brings heavenly fortune. Well, now we have some announcements and welcoming our new friends, our new family members. Is there anyone who would like to say hi? Just in general? Hi. Hey. Hi. All right. I feel the love. Thank you. So for the announcements here, I'm just going to read off these announcements. Cheongwon-gun donation, thank you very much for your offering donation for our Cheongwon-gun target goal. But we still encourage everyone, we hit our goal. And we still encourage everyone to offer from their own heart as well. So still encouragement. Special Grace registration is available. Does everyone know what Special Grace is? Yeah. Like how well? Like 100%? Can you help explain? It was a trap. I got you. No, just kidding. Would you like to explain a little bit about what Special Grace is, Susan?
Can I explain?
Yeah. We should have a leader do that. All right, Pastor Gloria. Please come.
Maybe you go back in the first slide in the announcement, please. Of course, our announcement today is that Chunwon-gong. Thank you very much, brothers and sisters, for your donation. We already reached our goal, 300,000 for Ohio. But our donor is only 33 or 30 people. So I hope that even a small donation, I hope everybody can be a part of this final temple, building of the final temple that our true mother would like to offer to our heavenly parent and for us, humanity. And the April 13th is the most important and special day for true mother, and that is the entrance ceremony and welcoming our heavenly parent and substance in the holy sanctum. So I hope that, as we always say, we need to unite with true mother. This is internal and external. We need to be with our true mother. So if you have money in your bank, you will not tell me I don't have money, but I know you have money in the bank. So you cannot hide that from the eyes of heavenly parent and from the eyes of our ancestors watching us. Okay, so next, thank you. Next. And then we have a special event going on at this time from February 2nd until April 13th. And then for Ohio, I am planning to schedule the special grace for Sunday, March 2nd at 2 p.m. after Sunday service. Saturday, March 8th at 4 p.m. for those who are working. And then Sunday, March 9 again after Sunday service at 2 p.m. And we have condition or devotional period we need to fulfill before attending the ceremony, 7 days devotional period. And it is already in your email, or if you are subscriber of the Family Federation letter, you can read the condition. And then registration, we can register by family. But for those family that their kids are going for the blessing, already Matt's kids going for the blessing, you don't need to register them. They will do it together with their spouse in Korea. They will not participate locally to drink the holy wine here, but they will be joining together with their spouse in Korea before the blessing or within the period of the blessing. And if your kids is participating in church, like GPA, other activity of the church outside Ohio, you can register them together with you, participating in the special grace, okay? Those who are active in the movement, you can register them with you. Single, okay? Single that is participating in GPA or Yuhusa like that. You can register them together with you in this special grace. Yeah, it's there already. And then a family were asked to donate symbolic number of 13. So you can donate 13,000 or 1,300. So this is basic information. We have detailed information on it, like other conditions that happened to individual life of faith, like couple relationship, infidelity happened to you as a couple, please confess to one another. You can talk together that you made a mistake. You can confess to your spouse. This is for blessed couple together. And if you, as second generation born in our church, and if you have these issues of lineage, and you are single, okay, you are still single, you can talk to your parents and you can confess to your parents that this happened to me, mother or mom or dad. Confess to your parents. And then together, you can make a condition before attending the special grace. For other cases, it's hard to say, but let me know for other cases of our second generation. If I can answer the question, I will give you the answer. They are more detailed in this situation because special grace is given to us by our true mother with a tremendous condition, that giving us the opportunity to repent and be in our original position as children of God, especially blessed couple, our second generation, third generation. This is very special. It is not just making a mistake and we will receive special grace. This is our own human relationship to our true mother. That's why it's called special grace, with too much devotion that our true mother built for us to give us this special grace. This is my second time in this position to express this special grace. It's more detailed in special grace, but let's study the words that Reverend Damian Dunkley would like to share with us. Is a lecture. You can find it in edu.ffwp.org. That's our main study if you want to study more about how the providence is going on in our movement. That is one of suggested condition or devotion that we can do to study the words that Reverend Damian Dunkley shared in video. Okay? So there are more on this. The attire, I did not explain it yet. It will be in your email. And also for those who cannot come because of physical issue, like you cannot drive, there is opportunity for you to be a part of a special grace. And if your house is 3 hours from the center, you will have opportunity to be a part of a special grace. So if you have those friends of yours, let me know, and we can send them the holy wine, and they can be a part of this special grace. So let's read what is the meaning of special grace. You know, there is introduction in special grace. We can express that, but I hope you can read a message in special grace, why our true mother would like to share again special grace for all of us. It's a deep meaning, not just taking the holy wine, but for us as a part of God's family, let's take it seriously. It is not just passing by, oh, I can take forgiveness. No. Forgiveness, if you will just think, oh, I can make mistake, I can be forgiven. Of course, because God is a God of love, and true parents is a God of love. But how about our part as a children of God and true parents? Let's reflect on that position as receiving the special grace. And for our member, like Brother Motombo, you are welcome to participate in this. Mike is also welcome to participate in this special grace. And also, June Webb is welcome to participate in this special grace. If they sign up membership for Family Federation, they are welcome to be a part of this special grace. First generation, second generation, and our new members. So if you have more issues deeper than other that you cannot ask publicly, you can send me email, and I will consult the higher up for this situation. So I think for now, this is the special announcement that I would like to share with all of you. Let's be serious and sincere in taking this special grace devotion. Yeah. And this special grace, is not changing our blood lineage. The one that can change our blood lineage is the blessing, participating in the cosmic blessing. So I just want to clarify that part. Yeah. And then these are what is going to happen in our church this week. From this morning, we will have teachers meeting, family room at 1 p.m. And tonight, 7 p.m., we are going to have watch party. And also, incoming Tuesday, 5 p.m. youth ministry assignment study. They are studying together and eat together dinner. Wednesday morning, National Chunshimon prayer. I hope you are participating on that. And then Friday, we are joining International Chunshimon. Saturday is a big event for our Ohio WFWP Awaken at 9 a.m. to 5 in this room. If you are not registered yet, connect to Fatu, Kauri, or Yumi. Let's support WFWP. And then Sunday, our Sunday message giver will be our WFWP national leader, Kelly Moffett. So I think that's the announcement. And then I just want to remind our blessing candidate or your kids to apply for level 3 workshop. This is important. Before you apply the blessing application, you need to participate in level 3 workshop. Your certificate is needed for the application for the blessing. And application for the blessing ends March 9 for those who are matched already. Next, I think finish. Thank you.
Hey everyone, how's it going? Just wanted to come up here to talk about family room a bit. I know it's kind of off and on that we do it, but we're trying to incorporate more, especially for the youth, for 18 and older, for the college students especially. I know after we go from high school, what do people of that age really do? They just go from high school, they have their friends in their church, and then we go into college, and then what? Do they really have any way to connect? Do they have any way to be able to keep connecting to God or having, faith or friends in the church? So I feel we're trying to do that more with Family Room to be able to have more connection with people around my age or older. Or, of course, we want to do things for the high schoolers too, but, this is for people of college age, so you're always welcome to join. We play games, we talk about God, we have deep conversations, we also watch movies, we do lots of fun things. So if you want to come and check it out, please do so. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Is everyone doing okay? All right. So yeah, feel free to use the bathroom if you need, okay? Don't hold it. All right, so today we're going to be doing a special part 2. It's Community Day. Yay! I hope you like Community Day. So as you saw, we had some young people passing out some numbers. So take a look at the number and take a look at the tables. Each table has a number on it. Now, if you're lucky, that number, the first number on the left side, matches the table number. If it doesn't, well, you're even more lucky because now you get to move tables and greet new people. So we can take maybe 5 minutes to kind of sort ourselves here. So it's in numerical 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 tables. Lots of lucky people. I see lots of people moving. Lots of luckiness going on here. So much luck. Blessings. Now, if by chance there's a table that's a little too full, at your own discretion, at your own choice, you can go to a less full table. Oh, there's too many threes. Too many threes. We need people at table 7. We need people at table 7. If there's too many threes, people need table 7. Table 7 needs a few people. Table 4 looks a little full. Table 7 looks nice. All right, nice. Is there anyone who doesn't have a number by any chance? Everyone got a number? Beautiful. Okay, cool. Everything's working out. So, next slide. So I know we can all be amazing listeners, but here's just some reminders, all right? So first is to be curious about each other, okay? If there's something someone says that they could elaborate on, well, there's a lot of people. So because of time constraints, just be able to share, number 2, share willingly, openly, and honestly about the question, about how it makes you think or doesn't make you think. Or maybe it makes you think about something you don't want to think about. And then number 3 is receive gladly with an open heart. Gratitude brings heavenly fortune. Eugene, you get a gold star. I'm going to send it to you over text. All right. So yeah, those are our guidelines. Just be curious about each other. Don't try to be impressive. And share willingly, openly, and honestly. And receive gladly. Next slide is the first question. All right, round 1. And then if you want to try to decide who goes first, maybe choose the youngest person or the person who had the biggest breakfast. I don't know. So some kind of... All right, round 1. If you could instantly become an expert at something, what would it be and why? So if you could instantly become an expert at something, what would it be and why? And begin. If we can get some music playing. Go ahead. Take a minute to think. Okay, we can start wrapping up. Maybe one more minute to wrap up. Huh? Oh, you got stuck. All right, I can bring everybody back because this is not the last question for your group. Wow, so good. All right. You know, they say like how close you are with someone is like related to how long you can sit with them in awkward silence. That's something I just came up with just now. They don't say that. Who's they? Seiji. All right, here's round 2 of table 1 or round 1. Table question round 1, question 2. True Mother talks about creating a church that feels like a mother's embrace, where people don't want to leave when they arrive. Okay, so the question is, what would that look like to you? And how are we to create such a community? The True Mother talks about creating a church that feels like a mother's embrace where people don't want to leave when they arrive. And what would that look like to you? How can we create such a community? All right, take a second to ponder and share. All right, we can take a minute to wrap up our conversations. Seems like it's really good, yeah? I'm talking a little bit. All right, we can start wrapping up our conversations. Start wrapping up our. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Beautiful. Wow. So I don't know if I was like talking really softly, you know, because like when you talk softly, you really have to listen. When you talk softly, you have to listen, right, to hear. So anyway, thank you so much. It seemed like there was a lot of conversation, and so maybe by the end of this, we'll have some people share, maybe. So if you had something you heard or something you wanted to share, we'll have some time for that too, with everybody on the podium here. So now we'll go into round 2. So look at the number on your little sheets of paper. Say thank you so much. All right, beautiful. We're settling in. So let's look at the next question. Round 2. Here we go. How would you spend your last day on Earth? If today were your last day, would you have any regrets? If so, or if not, why? This is kind of loaded. So, how would you spend your last day on Earth? If today were your last day, would you have any regrets? If so, or if not, why? This is a big question. Take a minute. Take a minute to think. Okay. Yeah, keep it your own life. That's hard. How's everyone doing on time? Do we need a few more extra minutes? Yeah? This is a loaded question. I understand. Okay, we can start wrapping up these conversations. Just one more minute. Speak really fast if it's still your turn. Okay. Very good. Thank you. This is a deep question, so I'm sure there's a lot to talk about. Lots to talk about. But if I can just grab your attention and kind of switch gears a little bit here. So in your mind, close your eyes and switch the gears. Because there's the second question. So number 2, this question, is if God gave you a second chance. And I'm assuming this is like you, that like you wake up and your life is like starting over, like time is turned back. Okay? What would you do differently? Which relationships would you approach differently? So maybe on the focus of relationships, I think, if we can keep it a little bit more honed in, this question is more about the relationships in your life. That if time were to turn back, what would you do differently? Okay, there you go. Oh, is that? right, thank you so much. Take a minute to wrap up. All right. So, if I can grab everyone's attention, we're gonna do our sharing of some takeaways from these conversations. So, is there anything anyone said or anyone shared that they felt kind of like, I think everyone should hear this, or maybe you just have the desire to share on any of the questions, even from the previous table? Or just how this experience was for you? Oh, great. All right, give the mic to Asako-san. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, last conversation was most of the parents had many regret raising up our children. So we want to go back maybe 20 years ago, just starting restart the raising our family member. And then, yeah, we had many regret, of course. But now I had a good experience. One of our community, Japanese sister had counseling from Mr. Ryuichi Kishimoto because her child has many depression and mental problem, and she really want to get good advice from him. And this sister expected maybe he would say you need many prayer condition or some fasting or do this one, that one. But he just asked her, what is your relationship with your husband? And she felt her relationship with her husband wasn't too terrible, but how love each other in front of their child. And then she felt, oh, the key point is, and also he said to her, usually many child has depression or mental health problem. Just look at your their parent relationship, and that is very important. And she shared about her story to me, and then I felt, oh, maybe I rethink about our family relationship, and usually I'm thinking I need to talk to my children about our church and divine principle or God, I try to teach something for my children, but how much did I show the good relationship with my husband, the daily life? So that is my story. So then I started, I'm just a full-time worker and busy life, and usually my husband me checking many things. Tomorrow, who will ride, give my children, or what is the schedule, kind of, like a basic conversation. And then the day off is my Monday. I rest or I go to some church work, something, I have to do that. But I decided I need to have dating time with my husband. And recently I went to a lunch date, and then just a simple take picture and send my children. And also that's just a short time, just 1 hour lunch. But we listen each other about whatever we are thinking. And I was inspired those time, and the same time just sending my children. So recently I felt my family atmosphere is really changed because I didn't say anything, but through those kind of small effort, my children more close to me and my husband, and they if I come back from work to home, they very welcome. Mom, sugoheso, kind of, they show the happiness, and then, or maybe they really wanted to see parents unite and love each other, and maybe that part is I didn't put many effort in my life. So very simple, Japanese sister, my friend testimony gave me reconsider about my life. That is I shared in my table.
Oh,
Thank you.
Thank you. I think that's beautiful. Yeah, I'm going to take that. All right. Anyone else? We got maybe time for one more. Josh, go ahead. Uncle PG will give you a mic.
Yeah, I mean, my takeaway was when we were talking about if this was the last day, it was very beautiful to see the two moms in our group both tearing up thinking about their children and how much they love them. So I think good question. Whoever prepared the questions helps us to appreciate what we have. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, Eugen just made eye contact with me.
A quick PSA, so about the family relationship, actually next week, Hiro, Opa, and I were hoping, so for our families, next week is Valentine's. Of course, you should be loving your spouse every day. But next week is Valentine's, so for those who have younger kids or just like youth, and they want to spend time together, but maybe your children, it's hard for you to do so. So we're hoping that next week, at least on Sunday, after service, you can bring your kids here so that you have time to go out. So even grandparents, I know sometimes you're left with the children to take care of, but then you and your spouse are still together, right? So if you want to, because you should spend time together, you can bring, you bring your kids. Please let also other parents know, especially those with like younger kids or youth ministry. We'll do our best to let them have a nice time here, even if there's tears, it's okay. Just your parents, you guys can go have a good time. When you come back, you can show them pictures, show your experience, and then we're hoping we can do this hopefully like every quarter or something, so parents can have time alone, and then we can take care of the children. Thank you.
It's funny. You said the tears. It's okay. And I'm like, yeah, those tears are temporary, but your relationship is forever. Yeah. But yeah, that's actually really inspiring. Wow. Okay. Next is our closing prayer. So if I can welcome up Josh again.
Thank you. Please join me in prayer. Dear Heavenly Parent, we're so grateful for this community day where we can reflect on how valuable the relationships we have in our lives are. Heavenly Parent, today we thought about what we can do differently, what we might want to repair or invest in more, Heavenly Parent. Thank you for all the brothers and sisters sharing their heart, opening up, and also listening intently and creating this environment where we can come closer together, Heavenly Parent, and experience the love of community. And Heavenly Parent, we know that all of that is centered on you, comes from you. Thank you so much, Heavenly Father, Heavenly Mother, for all of your love. And I pray that can carry through with everybody in the rest of their week now. And I report this in my name, in gratitude, Joshua Angelucci, attending Holy Mother Han of a blessed Central family. Jew.